Hello adventurers, my name is Chris. Welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. So, last episode, we did a number of things. We did a few things, right? One of which was I wanted to go back and I wanted to see if we could defeat Commander Zhalk, right? This was like a personal challenge because I didn't realize it, that at the time, and I talked about this last episode, but I would just kind of I'll reiterate it a little bit tighter in this one, right? I didn't realize that Shadowheart had command, right? Which is huge. It's super cool. And we can use that, right? Because the command spell, you're basically, if they don't save, then you have like four or five options to basically force them to do something. And one of those is to drop their weapon, which is incredibly useful often, very often, because that makes them unarmed, and an unarmed attack is incredibly not a lot of damage, right? It's like a 1d4 1d6 often. So I wanted to go see if we could actually do that, and turns out we totally could, but it was brutal. It was tough. It was real tough. Now you could say, okay, I went back for the sword. Realistically, no, because the second we could take away his weapon, because I thought it was impossible. I thought it was fundamentally designed to be intentionally overwhelming, because when we went through it, he like one-shot every single one of us. Like we were done, dead, right? And the second I realized we could take away his weapon, what that does is it maybe not evens out, but it put us on a different playing field than before because of the two Cambions and him. And I just want to see if we could do it, right? Which is why I could, if I wanted this, I would have just gone and gotten the sword. We bounced, right? But we didn't. We didn't. All right. Beat him. We defeated him, and it was fantastic. Right. And with that, I don't even want to use the sword. All right. If it's gonna be an issue, or see it as an issue, and in a way, like yes, we earned it technically, but it's not. We had to go back to get it, so there's like this weird feeling of that sword now. So I mean, like, it's just a sword. Like, I don't really care that much. It's not that big of a deal. We're gonna get other swords, so it's fine. It's fine, right? And also, the mods that I was using, not what they were supposed to be, right? I had gone and got this mod to the purpose of it was to show in certain conversation trees, specifically which ones were more which ones would not end the conversation, because I didn't want to make a choice that would essentially just kill the entire conversation, because I thought it would be something. But again, as I was thinking about it and going through the last episode, and as I'm saying it out loud now, it is essentially antithetical to the idea of what the conversations are supposed to be, right? I was thinking it more in terms of like when in if you know, like The Witcher 3 and like Mass Effect, those are two solid examples, right? Where the conversations, which ones are like the ones that further the conversation and the ones that are kind of optional stuff. That's what I was trying to kind of be like, oh god, which is this the one that's gonna end it all? I don't know, but I was overthinking it. So regardless, the mod wasn't supposed to do what it was doing, because the one that I got had extra stuff in it, which I didn't want, right? So don't worry, that's gone. It's gone now. It's not here. All right, and then I just for now I just went ahead and just got rid of the entire mod. We're gonna feel this out naturally, normally, authentically, right? So don't worry. There's no mods, no weird manipulating, seeing extra stuff we're not supposed to. Yeah. So we're gonna have a good time. Don't worry. It's gonna be great. we're here in these wonderful ruins, you know, poking around, you know, it's like crypt robbing. You know, it's not graves. Well, it's not really a crypt, right? It's an old chapel, right? It's not in great condition. It's been abandoned, right? Maybe there's some neat stuff. We just got done fighting a bunch of other people who were in here looking for stuff, right? As well as we picked up a number of books we got to read. And then we also had we got involved in an encounter with a group up to the north, and they were under attack by goblins, right? The goblins warged. There was a goblins, a warg, it's a bugbear, and they were having a time. They were having a time. We helped out. It was cool. But then they basically shut their gate and backed off. Now we didn't finish that out because I wasn't sure if that was going to kind of push us forward more or not. And what I mean is I wanted to make sure that we explored a bunch as often as we can before we get anything real wild. So that's why we're here exploring these ruins. And then after this, we're going to go up there. We're going to see what they're dealing with. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. They're having a bad time. Only one person died though. As far as I could tell. Water Davian cheese wedge. Delicious. Right? Ooh. Sorry, hold on. Camera. Alright, so looter's trunk. So I imagine this was theirs, right? They brought this down because they were going to probably try to steal, you know, load it up with stuff. Or they were hanging out in here. I don't know.
Always room for more.
Get the cheese wedge. Ooh, dried sausage links. Ooh, the cheese wheel. That's huge. And a supply pack. Nice. Sweet. I mean, they're not going to need it anymore because a couple of them are unconscious and a couple of them are dead. So it's kind of been, we evened it out, I think. Not too bad, right? But I want to see if we can go over these real quick. Death and Divinity, a Godly Guide. The spine of this heavy black book is inked with a chain of silver skulls. It's a fancy book. Okay. Oh, cool. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain. It is the duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces. Disease, war, funeral rites. But there must always be an overseer of the cycle as life falls away. For countless aeons, it was Jergal, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare, till even he grew weary. This is second. It said Jergal. I was about to go into a whole thing, but I think this is actually going to go into the whole thing. We'll just stick to that first. Young Balbane and Merkel must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death. Yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Merkel claimed primacy over death from Jergal's bargain. But even he does not rule death alone. What is murder if not the most violent of deaths? Seized by Bal in his incessant greed. What need would there be for noble Kelimvor to judge passing souls if one deity could hold the process entire? Even gods can die after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. That's so rad. That's so cool. That's so sick. Yeah, like I just every time it mentions anything, it's just so cool. Which again, we're so early into this game, but and I already went on a whole thing. I didn't even go over all the details. There's so many more details that I could have gone into this entire like breakdown of Shar and that whole situation, right? With the weave and the shadow weave and everything else, right? But this is so cool. Yeah, because so Jergal was the god of death, right? Essentially, he was the god of death, and at some point he decided he was tired. He was tired of being a god. He was like, man, honestly, all this power, it's just it ain't it anymore, right? I'm kind of done. I'm out. And the three of them, Balbane and Merkel, he split his what's not it's because it's not like powers exactly. It's the sort of three aspects, I guess would be the right word, right? And so Jergal went and gave away his stuff, right? Gave it to Balbane and Merkel, and they became the rulers of it was death, murder, fuckery, or tyranny. Same thing. So they then gained those from him. Willingly, he just handed it over, and it's kind of crazy when you think about it. And to say even gods can die after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. That's right. Even gods, nobody escapes death. Death is for everyone. Death doesn't pick favorites. Portrait of Fame. Can I take this? Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, what do we got? Wooden crate. Okay. I am trying to use all... It doesn't always seem to be highlighting everything. Because, like, it shows the looter's trunk, right? But it doesn't show... It doesn't show a lot of stuff. So I still kind of have to, like, poke around. Which isn't a big deal. That's how we do it. Cool. I was wondering, I was like, how can we pull out the torch?
My faith will guide me.
Watch your back.
Alright. You got a torch too.
Nothing.
You got a torch too. Okay, everybody got a torch. Oh, we can see. Look, it's such light. This is so neat. Okay. Alright, so there's still some mysteries about this place. We don't really know 100% yet, because there's this door. We can't get into it. There's no keyhole.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Yep. No lock, no handle. It's a mystery. And then these statues, and then there's this. What do you got here? Stack of books? Nothing. Other stack of books? Nothing. Row of books. The Modal View. Eyewitness accounts of Balspon. Crisis. There's... But there hasn't been Balspon. Okay, so it automatically like switches these around. Okay, that's cool. Balspon. That's interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's gonna go through all these before we get really into everything else. Journey through the jungle. The adventures of one Baron von Baron and his goblin guide Jaws, they braved the thick jungles of Chult. The sun had just fallen below the horizon when I first heard its call. 1,000 reed pipes at once, whistling a single beautiful terrible song. Ulu. Thalong, said Jaw. It's coming. Jaw dropped her pack and scurried up the nearest biter. With a bit more effort, I climbed a tree of my own, and the two of us surveyed the grassy ground beneath. Awoo! There it was again. Above and beneath and all around. So close, my skull vibrated from the sound. The ferns and foliage under me rippled and swayed. Jaw held a finger to her lips to demand my silence, and in one motion I snatched her. A vine? A tentacle? It hardly mattered. Thunder had found its prey. Jaw's screams swelled, then faded as Uluthan Thalong dragged her away. It got her. I leapt down to give chase, but the creature left no mark behind. The grasses were untrampled, the shrubs unbroken. I had only the memory of that harrowing call to guide me. That's so scary. I hope there's is there a part 2? Because I was kind of getting invested a little bit into that, right? The little goblin Jaw and Baron von Baron. Shanties for the bitch queen, Umberly. It is interesting because we on the character screen, you could select your gods and everything. I don't think Umberly was one. Right? I don't think so. It's kind of unfortunate because it'd be a cool one. Curse of the Vampire. This one's interesting. Hearken close and beware the vampire. Beware its cold beauty, beware its charm, beware its curse. Above all, beware the pale noble, for the vampire cannot bear to be of the common folk. How doth one protect from the beast? Walk not in blackest night, for the vampire loves these nights more than any other. If you must walk, do so by the light of our moon, and take care. Carry the blessings and marks of your God at all times. But remember, your home is a fortress, if protected well. If you hear a knock in the night, be wary. Let no stranger into your home. If it be a friend, look upon them. Do you find them pallid and wan? See any mark upon their neck? See you any dirt upon their clothes? Unless their need is great, turn away all but the most trusted. And if the beast finds a way into your home, flee. Leave love and family behind. You will not save them if you fight. You will not see them again. But they will see you, pale and smiling, calling them into the night. God damn. That was intense. That's so cool. Yeah, honestly, it'd be pretty cool to see vampires if they were here. Like if there was a reason to deal with some, I think it'd be pretty sick. Alright, the beast finds a way into your home. Flee. You will not save them if you fight. You will not see them again. But they will see you. Basically, the idea is if they come into your home, you run. You run. Because you're done. That's it. Right? And you're basically gonna get got. So the best thing you can do is just go. Right? But I do have to be wary when friends are pallid and wan. They haven't been yet. But I do think it is important for us to be aware if they were to be Paladin Wand. Okay, which one's this one? The Unclaimed. The sturdily bound story of a cleric of Shar whose soul was never claimed from the City of Judgment. Just that description mentioning Shar just like threw me into it. In life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All, in time, was lost to her. Her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and fated City of Judgment, she waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. A million souls more passed her in colorless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand. No voice whispered instruction in her ear. No guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kalimvor pitied her, as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn. That not of forgetting, but of being forgotten. God, that's so deep and profound. Yeah, I mean this is essentially that feeling. That's where Shar wants you to be. Right? It's not good. That's fascinating. I love these. I can't. Man, there's gonna be so many more books. It's gonna be great. Huge. This mass-produced book has a cheap imitation of Baal's symbol stamped onto the cover. Yeah. The guild seal on the inside of the cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course I remember. Knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be in trouble. She'd be trouble. Little thief, always in everyone's business, and that ward of Gorion went along with her. No surprise a wicked god's blood was running in their veins. Anonymous. Candlekeep. Candlekeep mentioned. There we go. Saravok and his lot are always the first ones to come to mind. You know, this all started with a bit of iron in Nashkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out of their hands. Back then, I thought the problem was a bad trade. Never took the man for a son of Baal. Amnian mercenary. Interviewed on his deathbed. You dare speak that name to me? My mistress was turned to ash fighting those forsaken wretches. I curse Baal, I curse Irenicus, and I curse you. Hostile vampire. I've got slums. The five tore Tether to pieces. I don't think anyone should have expected more Balspawn to show. Balspawn showing up would fix the war that a pack of them started. Then again, they were all inclined to killing each other, eh? Good riddance. Here's hoping every last one of them has been wiped off the face of Faerun. Saradash merchant. Retired. I'm not authorized to be talking about any murder with someone like you. Take it over the sea tower if you want to argue, but honestly, who cares if a Balspawn got it stuck to them? Their father's the killing type after all. Flaming Fist Gauntlet, Baldur's Gate. Several 100 more interviews follow, most of them terse. Fascinating. So interesting. So, The Mortal View. Eyewitness accounts of the Bal spawn crisis. Ball spawn. I said Bal. And ball. Ball spawn. And it's like Astarion. You know, it's the same thing. It's criminal. I understand now. Astarion. Portrait of Fane. Excruciatingly precise lines bring this portrait's undead subject to life. Despite his empty eye sockets, you can almost swear his gaze follows you. Judgmentally. That's so neat. It's these little things, man. It's so cool. Very cool. Also, I went ahead and got all of everybody's action bars kind of adjusted to be a little bit easier to see. Oh, that's not right with that right there. Oh, it's because he's got the torch on. Damn it! I had these like specifically set. Okay, lock. Damn it. Okay, well that's fine. We'll figure it out. But other than that,
Assume nothing.
I'm gonna have to maybe not have everybody have a torch unless we need big light.
Never a dull moment.
Right, but I sorted it out so it's kind of a little bit easier to kind of find everything. Right, obviously like more of effects and stuff. Here, probably gonna keep spells here and then cantrips. I like ranged first and then melee. And then kind of getting used to everybody else's abilities. Right now that we could really use Astarion in combat and using his super cool rogue abilities. And then our incredible strumming. You know, one day I hope to be able to become proficient in that, like take lessons or something. I think that'd be nice. That'd be cool. Right, what else the Unclaimed, another copy of the book. Take it, just in case. You know, everything has a value. Curse of the Vampire. What? Because I'm trying to think, like, what would this place be, right? It talks about the vampire, and then it talks about, or there was a book about vampires. There's a book about, you know, ball spawn, and then, you know, of death and gods, Jergal, and then Shar.
Don't waste a step.
And I'm trying to think, what could possibly be the purpose of this place other than knowledge? Cool. I could actually light these.
Does.
Neat. Love it. It's the little things. Wait, can I light these? Oh, fantastic. That's so cool. It's the little things, man.
What's inside?
That's what we're talking about. Okay. Fully rating the library at this point. Taking every copy of this book that they have. Everything that's not nailed down, it's coming with us. You know, if you don't know, the city of Baldur's Gate got the name from Bald. Let's see. It's not like he showed up and was like, this is, I claimed this city under my name. Not like that. But it is, there's a connection. All right, rustic chest. What do we got in here? Candle's a half-burnt beeswax candle. Chapel records, there we go. This is important. Alright, fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian tipple, Ilmater, drowning. Evain Arkinson, Ogma, internal rot. Devrin Stout, Saloon, or Saloon, Saloon, fever. These guys were trying to come in here, but this is, are these like a records of other clerics? Because that would make, I mean, like, that would make sense, right? Like chapel records. But the fact that Selene, Ogma, and Ilmater, not one specific deity. Let's get all these lit. Let's turn this brazier.
What's that?
Oh, all right. A quill, ink pot, and gold.
What was that?
I do love the scream. That's real immersive. How'd they get that to work? We need to install the lever, but it needs to scream. That's so cool. It's just like hidden back there. That got us in the door. All right. A lot of secrets in here. A lot of hush, hush. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, even the fingertips are gold, inlays of gold, and there's such attention to detail in this game so far. We've been to like 3 places. Okay, there's nothing here. Right? No? What is going on? Oh, dank crate. Oh, it's dank. Hell yeah. Dank as hell. Opulent chest. Scroll of protection from good and evil. We love that. I picked up a jug. Excellent. Love a good jug. Of a fine jug. A fine jug.
I like it. Homely.
I mean, I guess it's... I mean, that's funny. I don't know, for someone who's used to being a city magistrate, and then, you know, having to spend the night, you know, in a camp, laying on the dirt. And then this place being very homely. It is inviting, though. Look at that. We got a skylight. You gotta pay for that, usually. That adds value to the dank. It was a crypt before, and then it became dank. The silver band's cool undertones highlighting this ring's vivid purple gemstone. It's fancy. Very fancy. Take another jug. I got 2 jugs. Got a set. 1 set of jugs. So what is this? We got heavy oak doors. And then these heavy oak doors. Oh, which way do we go? I mean, both, right? Is there like some kind of... like a secret knock? Nope. Okay.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh no. Ooh. That was close. Holy shit. Thanks to being able to notice these traps. Good. Oh, here we go. Guidance. Oh, thank God. 18. Easy. Get that out of here. Okay, I wonder, does anyone have anything else to...
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Nope. I guess nothing's really happened yet, so...
Something the matter?
probably not a lot we can really chat about. Okay, we're good. We're cool. Granite bench. Damaged vase. Another damaged vase. I love that there's actually traps in the game too. That's neat. So we gotta be real careful, real smart.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
What is this? I failed. So I succeeded the perception. I failed. And I pointed at it. Or no, I pointed it out. I noticed it. Got it. Okay. I'll try to grasp. Okay, how is it we're seeing it? Good passive
What is the
perception.
trap? Move with purpose.
With purpose. Same. That's what it is. Hell yeah. Man. Got these everywhere. Hey. Alright. This tomb is not gonna get us today. Nope. Was that sarcophagus? We got a trident. That's just cool. That's just cool, even though it probably wouldn't even be that good. I guess we could use it instead of our staff. But we can't. We're not proficient. Damn it. Ooh. Ringmail armor. 14. Disadvantage on stealth checks. It will encumber us. We can't wear it. But maybe somebody else can. Skull and bone. We are encumbered. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to send this to camp. Okay, what are wares? What is wares? Is this like kind of like set as trash, kind of? What if I... It is. Okay, it's set to like sell. Okay, so like do these and then whenever we get it, go somewhere we can sell them. Got it. This was heavy. This is what did it. Does anybody want it? Can anybody use it? Ringmail. So it's heavy armor 14. Right? Does this do good for you? Hold on. So we go. Chain shirt, so not proficient with heavy armor.
Indolence breeds madness.
She's proficient with heavy armor. And hers is already better. So,
No time
okay.
to dally.
So by default, this is... We'll send it to camp.
Still alive, so that's progress.
We'll send it to camp, sort everything out. this is 50. That makes so much sense. We're carrying around this like massive tank. Yeah, look, that dropped it by just a crazy amount. Okay,
Let's move.
I'm picking up what we should be doing. We found this ring. I like it. I'm gonna wear it. Can I see it? Is it on my finger? It is not. What do I put on this one? Nope. It's just knowing that I have it. Yeah. We feel fancy. Okay, cool. What we got in here? Ooh, whoa, no way. Strange incomprehensible whispers emanate from this coin, pervading your mind with rage and despair. Soul coins. That's so cool. Right? They're used in how they literally power. I even have one of the miniatures of you know what, hold on 1 second. Let me, I think it'd be neat. I just think it'd be cool. I'm hoping you could actually see it. So this bad boy right here, this was a friend had gotten it for us because he wanted to run Descent into Avernus as a campaign, right? So he got this, and it's one of the infernal engines that you know, from hell. And so it's essentially like almost like a Mad Max-esque vehicle. I don't know if you'd see it. Oh god, the camera. So it's got like wheels and tread. It looks sick as hell, right? And so the whole thing is like, okay, well, what does this run on? This runs on soul coins, right? And the idea is kind of like a gumball machine, but for souls, right? So what you do is you basically take a soul, it gets compressed into this coin, and then you put the coin into the infernal machine, and it powers it. But the soul is basically gone. It's destroyed permanently. It's so unexpected to find it here, but that's so cool. That's so rad. So unexpected. Tourmaline. Princess Tourmaline? Sorry, it reminded me from Prey. It was a slim-fitting silver band decorated with a mint green gemstone.
A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
I know what it's worth. That's so fascinating.
Here we go.
Okay, let's not step on anything.
Avoid that trap.
Ooh, a gargoyle head. Is it a trap? Is it itself a trap?
How considerate.
Okay, great. Guidance. Guidance is free. Always use guidance.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Okay. All right, come on, let's get a 10. Oh no. Yeah, that's the way it goes, right? It's okay. We can't win them all.
Trap. Be cautious.
Right? Cool, it's cool. We might barely. Oh, so barely. It's just, I mean, you got a gargoyle head sticking out of a wall, and you have a sense that that's a trap that is going to spit fire, or acid, or gas. Hell yeah. That's right, that's a modified 20. Let's go. Good shit.
At the ready.
There's another one. What is this? A button. Now I am tempted to push it. We will definitely probably push that button. Even though in a room full of traps and they put a very obvious button on the wall, normally you would probably not want to do it. You'd probably not want to touch it. Because you'd think, wouldn't they put the most obvious trap? Or put a trap in a very obvious place? Arrow of Roaring Thunder. Explode on impact, pushing targets. Oh, sick. It's basically an arrow of, like, thunder wave. So it explodes and it knocks them back. Smoke powder bomb. Hell yeah, throw a bomb that explodes on impact. This explosive, gnomish invention is packed tight with smoke powder. Smoke grenade. When knocked, this arrow vibrates and emits a faint but distinctive crackle. Got a torch, another disarm kit. Love it. Right, keep getting some of the light on. Right? It's dark enough in here as it is. Okay. Just kind of carefully. Very nice and easy. Shit. We don't see anything. Okay.
Trap.
I had a feeling. Or it's kind of parallel to the other one. Or the other side. Well, shit. It is what it is. Can't win them all. Ooh, very cool. A warhammer. It is studded shield. Hold on now. You have a studded shield. It's the same kind of shield. Warhammer. Zero to 9, 2 to 7. Right, it's versatile, so it obviously like one-handed or two-handed. That's cool. Like the mace is cool, right? The mace is neat, but I feel like the warhammer just looks badass. 100%. Does it look cool? I was scared. That should be dangerous. Okay. Alright, so we looked through here. There's could try. Right? You never know. You never know. It's rough down here. It's rough down here in the crypts. Alright. We were not dank enough. Hold on, we might just be. We're on the upswing. Flawless. Perfection.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It is. It's hella trapped. Okay. Right. How many more of these do we have? The second, just wasn't enough. That's okay. Yeah, we did our best. Oh, we're out. We're out. We can't disarm anymore.
Open up. Step carefully.
Guys, chill out, okay? All right, we have no other way to disarm stuff. So don't you dare. Okay, we can't get into the sarcophagus. Oh. Ooh. Okay. If I push this button. What does that do? Did it work? Ooh, nice. That's cool. The Watcher's Guide. It's an uncommon dagger. Alright. Death's Promise. When the spear misses. Oh, it's a spear. I didn't even see that it was a spear. I thought it was a dagger, but it's just the tip of the spear. The wielder's next attack roll against the target gains True Strike. Proficiency with this weapon unlocks that. It's like the rush. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Time has dampened this spear's sheen, but the center glows a faint blue. The magic it exudes feels old, terrible, and divine. The spear was given to its previous owner from his unerring loyalty, even after death. An engraved key. Black ink stains blot the handle of this key, found in sarcophagus within a long-forgotten chapel. This is cool. This is neat. Look at that. Right, who picked up this? I picked up the spear. Where's the spear? There it is. I'm not proficient with it. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It doesn't really do a lot of damage at all, but the idea is the spear misses, the next attack roll gains True Strike. So essentially you fail, or you miss, you have a chance at actually getting it right again. Can I use the key that we found? Throw. Let's see. Well, wait, that's not the key. Wait a minute.
What's next? Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
What happened to the key? Is it on my key ring? There we go. Okay, got it. There we go. Okay, we'll put that in there. This is convenient, so it's not, we don't have like 20 keys. Okay, so there's not.
Keep a blade close.
Can I try to lock
Should
it?
be easy.
Ooh, 15. I kind of just want to see if we can, right? That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah. Cool. Nice.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Pardon? Just casually mentioned blood? What? Oh my god, this is literally where we were. We came up this way, because this is where we found the shanty and the sad letter. Oh my god, that's so... Yeah, because I didn't loot these because I didn't want to get close to this in case there's something was going on. That's so neat. And then this is obviously another sigil.
Better not be cursed.
Wow, this was here the whole time. Just coming in this way. I mean, like, we wouldn't have been able to pick because we didn't have any thieves' tools. So maybe we could have got just lucky. But regardless, that's so cool.
Should mind
That's
my
there.
step.
It's all connected. Right. Ooh, wait. Plaque. Plaque.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
All right. We don't know anything. But we do know that that spear does seem like a pretty cool deal to these guys. If they put it in a sarcophagus. Okay, let's go back out here. 'Cause that was just the one direction. We have this other way to go. Because now we have the key for it. This is fantastic. Alright. That's cool. Look at us. We haven't found a dragon, but we sure found a dungeon. Uh-oh. He didn't. Okay, we gotta still be careful, alright? Let's not get too crazy. I think we're out of the woods yet.
But no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Quarterstaff and burning hands. Like it. Did you just die in here? Entomb scribe. A dagger. Examine. I thought he was breathing. That was gonna worry me. Oh, sorry. Huh. Try to see if maybe...
No traps, please.
I don't know. I was trying to see if, like, maybe there's, like, a wound on him. Some reason why he's dead, or he's just dead?
With
Fuck.
pleasure.
Guidance. Here we go. Easy peasy. Nice. What do we got? A ruby ring. This is all going to be for money. This is basically all money, it seems. The setting around the ruby is chipped and scratched, as if somebody had tried to lever the gem free. You know what? You deserve that one. You earned it.
No one back home will ever believe
I realize
this.
the F key is allowed to switch between these guys really fast.
I crave
So hopefully
blood.
I get used to that. Okay, could I... Can't reach the desert. I can't throw it up there?
Wonder if the gods are watching.
I feel like I could throw it up there, right? I guess not. What we can do...
Can't afford to stay idle.
Perfect. Outside of combat, absolutely just incredible accuracy. In combat, can't hit shit with that.
Prepare to die.
This is so cool, man. It's so creative.
I'll give it a try.
It really is just like, just think about it and try to do it. The game.
I must keep going.
And we haven't even scratched the surface. The fact that last episode was just enough for me to figure out, oh, I could throw potions and use that to heal. Honestly, would have made the fight against Commander probably not easier, but I would have been able to throw a potion rather than having to get close enough to, you know, heal. Stuff like that. Probably could have thrown a potion on the Mind Flayer. Right, we tried it last time, when that group was getting attacked, I realized you don't have to throw it at them. You just throw it like near them, like at their feet, right? So it's like they soak it up. I sniped that shit right to the face, because I thought that's what you had to do. So just take this glass vial of potion, and I just like pelted
What might you be hiding?
that poor person directly. As they're getting attacked by goblins, they get smashed in the face with glass and healing. Which, I guess you could say, evened out because they were healed from the glass shards that I had projected into their eyes. Oh, so quickly. Is there another one? Yep. It's just cool. I just like the aesthetic, like being able to activate it all. It's another door. Okay. It's these things. Ooh, another scribe. With a key. A heavy iron key found in the corpse of a long dead scribe. Okay, so some of these are open. Maybe this was... Were these looted? Probably. Like, there's a chance. Or just get all these turned on. You know, make sure all the candles are turned on. And then we... Ooh, there's another chest. Money. Big fan. No sense of it going to waste here, you know, to be honest. Out of respect. I think it's the right thing to do. Okay, so we checked these. Let's pop down here. Oh. Jergal. That's Jergal? That's who... That's... Oh my god, damn it.
Interesting.
We're just gonna... Are we just gonna casually... That's it? Is it gonna be like a side mention? Oh, there's no way for me to look at what I said. So that's who they're actually doing it as. Okay. That's fantastic. Jergal. The guy who really set up him being bored of being a god.
Let's have a look.
And then giving those it's still not even it's not vestiges. Like his responsibilities, right? As the god of death. Giving them to those three losers. Man, you really made some bad... That was really kind of... Man, why'd you do that? I know why he did it, but it's still kind of crazy. It's like... Man. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. There's stuff over here. There's a button. There's a button. This looks like a hidden door if I've ever seen one. What? Oh shit, cursed. Cursed undead. Oh, that's not great. What the hell?
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Alright, so
Let
everybody...
them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
How profound. Shadowheart. Okay, we can't... We're not gonna worry about these right now because those... It's gonna take a bunch of our movement. Really? Entombed warrior. Fascinating. Vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. I mean, it makes sense, right? They're just brittle boned.
Still on my feet.
what do you mean I can't reach the destination? Okay, everyone's got to switch out their stuff.
My faith will protect me. Victory awaits.
All right, we're in business mode now.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay. There we go.
Over here.
Okay, just gotta kind of get everybody out of the corner.
Got to move.
Oh. Got him. All right. That was not bad. That firebolt actually worked
I am
out.
fury. I am death.
Okay, let's do... There we go. Huge. Ooh, that's fog cloud. Ray of Frost. That's my trick. So they were waiting for... That's so wait, if I didn't loot them, they'd have... Yeah, he's got the staff. So I took all their knives off of them. So that's why they're... Right now, that's why they're no good. Or they're just, hapless. Oh god, I can't see shit. And we're affected by the Ray of Frost. This was a turn. I probably should... Could I have destroyed them when they were just bodies? $35 out of 41. Okay, so he's the boss. He's in charge. Okay, so right now I think we just gotta get out of here. It's okay, I'll take it.
Where do I go from here?
Okay, right now we are blinded, and we are affected by Ray of Frost. However... Ah, damn it.
Don't waste a step.
Okay, if I go here... Target's too far. Oh, this has been not great. Okay, we're out. We're out. We're out. That's great. Bitch.
Need to act fast. On my
Yeah,
way.
let's get out of here. And then... Oh, he's having a... Oh, this was unexpected to be turned into a bad situation. All right, 13. Not bad. Get that
Can't even
potion.
catch my breath.
Need.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Oh, I have no healing on Zeph. Zeph has no healing or no potions.
Can't afford to let up.
Okay, so
Time to
just
strike.
end turn, and then for you, lacerate. Not that they could bleed, I guess, right? I was hoping the guiding bolt would like even out the advantage disadvantage.
My path be true.
Oh, damn it! Of course he saves. Okay. All right, this is exciting. All right. This is nuts. Oh, this took a turn. 45. We're gonna totally recover from this. 100%. That'll at least get us up there.
You're mine.
Even if it's disadvantage. Ooh. Hey, that's a 9. And then... Cool. Get just over to the side.
Easy.
We need to get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way over here. Right, and then I don't... Okay, everybody.
I'm ready.
Okay. If we go...
On my way.
Because you're just gonna keep casting fog cloud everywhere we're going. Okay, we have 2 more spell slots. Let's try it. Come on. Okay, we're hurting though. 7, 8, 11, and 6. Oh, just out of sight. Damn it.
I am fury. I am
Because of the
death.
pillar.
Taking position.
Okay. Nice. That's what we're talking about. Ooh, perfect. Oh, Zone of Silence, really? Son of a bitch. That's gonna affect a lot of our spells. Oh no. Okay, so he's dead. That's great, actually. That's super cool. Okay, if I use... Because I use this as a bonus action, right? Which is great. That's what we want.
Outmaneuver them.
Take advantage of his rogue abilities. Then... we use this to help. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, now...
Time to push my luck again.
Okay, we're hurting. It's not feeling good. Okay, do we... Because I kind of want... We could spend a spell slot, right? To gain sorcery points, but... it'd probably be for careful spell.
Let's finish this.
Okay, so let's
On I
get
go.
out of here. And then... So he's got 8, 13, 13, 13. So everyone's got a lot going on. And you're dead. Excellent. Okay, healing. Alright, Zeph. You're up.
Swift and lethal.
Oh. Nice. That's what we're talking about. That was a straight kill.
Make way.
Alright, so we'll wait. We'll wait. It's good. It's good. It's totally fine. See, we're on the upswing of this. Blinded. God, this is some shit, man. Alright. So we cunning action dash.
Let's move.
We get over here. I don't think we're close enough. So then we're gonna do... Yeah, let's just do main hand. Flawless.
I won't give in.
It's too far.
Another step forward.
I was gonna say. Oh, of course he saves for all of them.
Can't give up.
Okay. One. He's got one. He's got one.
I will ascend.
Oh, there we go. Dramatic entrance.
They didn't
Slaughtered.
want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Fools. Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
Exactly my point. Fools. Absolutely
Anything
embarrassing. Just to protect some nonsense, some garbage.
Very well.
We want it, but it is potentially garbage. But I'm a big fan of garbage. One person's garbage is another man's garbage.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
All right. What do we got?
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
The guardian of tombs. Richly adorned sarcophagus. Is it written away? Oh. That's so cool. That looks so sick.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Withers. I absolutely love the idea. He gets woken up within seconds. He just stands up and he's like, oh, all right, this is weird. But I got a question for you. Doesn't skip a beat. Quite the question. What's the reason for it? So he has spoken. What he are you talking about? Little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. Or what are you? A peaceful undead. Interesting. Why aren't you attacking me? These are all great questions.
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yea. I wilt thou answer thy question. Yes, ask away. I don't know you answers. God damn it.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
No one life is worth more than any other. We are all equal. That depends on a person's deeds. Life's only value is as currency. Doesn't matter to me otherwise. Each life of infinite value. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. The only life that matters is mine. Depends on the mortal. That's such a good question, right? Because you think about it, it's like, is everybody equal? Right? Are all lives equal? Right? Would you put every single person in existence on the same level, right, of importance and value? Right? Or would you do it based on what they do and, you know, how they are and who they are? Right? Life's only value is as currency. Jeez. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. Every life I do, you can say, has essentially incredible potential. It's about capitalizing, right? Utilizing your own potential. Tapping into it. What if, I'm sorry, this is just one question. That depends on the person's deeds. Life's only value is as currency. The only life that matters is mine. Depends on the mortal. Right, because I feel like this comes, this is, what, okay, how would we think as Zephyr, right? I don't, because the first one, it's like, sounds nice, it's good, and it's like, yes, right? But it also feels very, not naive, but, but maybe that would play into it. Right, the kind of thinking that he is, right? Because you could have somebody, right, depending on the person's deeds. If you have somebody that's essentially more or less done, I don't want to say like done nothing, but quite literally done nothing for themselves or other people, right? And they just kind of exist, and they don't hinder anybody else, but they don't really help anybody else, and they don't help themselves. You know, is there value in the grand scheme? And who decides that value? I guess society, really, but now we're getting in too deep. I think the way he would think would definitely be more like this. Right, sort of that, you know, we're all lives are, you know, thought in that way.
In death, that is so. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
That's it. Wait. Mr. Withers.
We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on thy way, as if I were not here. I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
What does that mean? Like, it sounds vague. Yes, soon is rather too vague. When exactly? Better not follow me. There would be consequences. You seem very certain of that. How? I was gonna say, that's really where I'm, right? Like, yeah, it's super vague, but why does he think that we would come across each other again?
The mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as thyself. Regardless, it will occur.
Okay, he knows stuff. Knows more than us. I mean, we don't know fate. Knows his jam. Ooh, Amulet of Lost Voices. Speak with Yo, shit. No way. Oh, hell yeah. Level 3 necromancy spell. Speak with dead. The dead hold no secrets from Jergal's scriveners of doom. Scriveners. Malachite. Parents slip these stones under their children's pillows to ward off nightmares. And the tooth. Oh. Nothing else in here. Is he humming? I like that he's just taking care of the tomb, right? We wake him up and he's like, ah, see. That's right. This place is a mess.
Parchment and bone dust. Still comforting after all this time.
Withers.
We have nothing more to discuss. I must attend this place after so many years, when the time is proper. I do not know that hour any more than dost thou. But I do know that the longer thou standest here, the farther away our second meeting becomes.
The longer you sit here talking to me, yapping, wasting my time and yours, prolongs when we're gonna meet next. He's so right. He's got the sight. This is we now know. This is a chapel of Jergal. That's so fascinating. Because up there they were like broken, and it's like, what? What's going on? Like, what is this place? What could it possibly be? And then, yeah, fucking Jergal. Because it totally makes sense. Like with well, maybe not exactly with Shar, because that's like, you know, she's different, but Jergal, we read the book. The book. Right there. And it makes sense why there's like 7 to 10 copies of this thing here. It was their thing. Okay, we already looted you. So wait, are we good? Are we done? What's down here? Can I go into the water? I can. Wait, there's actually, hold on. I thought this was gonna actually stop us. Really? Difficult terrain, deep water, so movement speed is halved, and then we're wet. We are moist. A lever. Hello, iron ladder. Can I come back down here? Cool. Oh wait, can we not walk down here anymore? Okay, I guess that's the end. That's totally fine. And then that probably also cuts off. Okay, let's take the ladder. Son of a bitch. We tried to break into here last time. It's all connected. It's so good how everything is connected so organically. Because it makes sense. This would go, it goes down, and then that's under the chapel, and then we're here. We went through all of this. That's fascinating. Is that complete? Yep. The strange figure said he would see us again soon. It's probably the ruin's greatest secret. There's no harm in checking for more valuables. We did. We checked. As far as I know, we were pretty thorough. Right? We checked, walked, and looked for everything in there. That was so cool. Right? Just this little detour dungeon that I don't... There wasn't even like a reason for us to be there. We just did it. And now we met this guy Withers, who potentially we're gonna see again. Right? And we leveled up. Love it. 20 health now. Huge. We gained a spell. Oh, what do we do? Because this is a spell, not a cantrip. Spell. What are our options? A blindness, so we can blind a creature. Blur, right? Attackers have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Cloud of daggers. Conjure a cloud of spinning daggers that attack anyone inside. Crown of madness. I love this spell so much. This is I love this as a bard spell. Right? This is so cool. I definitely, it was one of my favorites in D&D also. And so the fact that it's here in the game, I think is awesome. So you literally cast it on an enemy, and it makes them attack whoever's closest to them, right? Even if it's their friend. So you can have them turn on each other, and it's so good. It's so good, and it lasts. It lasts for several turns. I love it. It's tempting. It does not fit us at all, thematically, but that's super sick. Darkness. Magical darkness. Create a shroud that heavily obscures and blinds creatures within. Dark vision. Right, we already have dark vision, but that's cool. Detect thoughts. That could be cool, right? Because we can focus your mind to read the thoughts of certain creatures while talking to them. That could be really useful. Enhance ability. So a magical enhancement upon an ally. Right? We got Phantasmal Force, which is innate psychic. Then Misty Step. Surrounded by silver mist, you teleport to an unoccupied space you can see. It's literally just teleport, right? But you have to see the space. That's awesome. Mirror image. Create 3 illusory duplicates of yourself. Distract attackers. Each duplicate increases your armor class by 3. That's 9. That's 9. That's a 9 increase. And the point is, why does it affect armor class? Well, the idea is because there's 4 of you now, it's harder for them to hit you because they don't know which one's the real you. They have a harder chance at actually finding the real one. Right? Knock. Unlock an object that is held shut by a mundane lock. That's also just a really good one. Invisibility. It's all very cool. Right, very straightforward, right? Invisibility. Invisible, they have disadvantage on attacks against us, and we have advantage. Hold person. Gust of wind. Ooh. Very strong gust that clears all clouds and pushes creatures back 17 feet, forcing them off balance. Thematically, this would be incredible. I think this would really fit with our Storm Sorcerer. That, and also, it helps blow away, like fog cloud and stuff. Enlarge, reduce. Right, change the size of a creature. Scorching ray. Fire, 6d6 fire damage. Hell yeah, see invisibility. Become able to see invisible creatures. Shadow blade. Right, we basically create an ethereal, a magic weapon. Shatter. Damage all nearby enemy creatures and objects. Creatures made on inorganic materials such as stone have disadvantage. Web. Cover an area in thick, flammable webbing that slows creatures within and possibly enwebs them. Burning hands. A true classic. Charm person. Chromatic orb. Mage armor. Ooh. Could be good to have. Right, enhanced leap. Triple creatures. Jumping distance. Ice knife. That's also very tempting. Fog cloud. Also really good. Right, false life. Gain 7 temporary hit points. Expeditious retreat. Gain dash immediately and as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends. Until a long rest. right? Disguise self. We got color spray, right? Blind a creature. It doesn't do damage. It's literally like spraying them with essentially a material and blinding them, right? Like the dinosaur in Jurassic Park. Ray of Sickness. 2d8 poison damage, and it can poison. Shield. Right, shield when you're about to get hit by an enemy, increase your armor class by 5. Take no damage from magic missile. Sleep and Thunder Wave. So we got a lot of cool options. A lot of cool options. I wanted to read them all. Right, so definitely tempting Thunder Wave. Like Ice Knife is cool. Ice Knife does seem really cool. Right, especially because we did see it, right? It shatters and then it creates like ice on the floor. It's always so hard to pick because so many good options. Right? Gust of Wind, the fact that we could blow people off balance. That's the whole sentence. Right? We could do that with that. Fog Cloud would be neat. Thunder Wave is also just good, right? It's tempting, right? Because I feel like I'm trying to play to like the feeling of, you know, what sort of spells would awaken within us, you know, within us, within Zeph as a storm sorcerer. And I feel like it's got to be Thunder Wave. I feel like Thunder Wave is cool, but then also Gust of Wind. Right? It pushes creatures 17 feet back, which is huge. So I'm also tempted. Right, but it's a level 2. This is a level 1. Right, so you gain 2 level 2 spell slots. Okay. So right now we have two level 2s. So we'd be able to use this twice. We do this once, but I don't... Can we cast this at level 2? Maybe. I just feel like this could be really good. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Gust of Wind. Gust of Wind. It feels cool. A little bit more utility, right? Not just damage. All right. Distant spell, so we get to gain 1 more meta magic. So increase the range of spells by 50%. Melee spells get a range of 30. That. So Shocking Grasp we could do from 30 feet away. We don't actually have to physically get there anymore. Double the duration of conditions, summons, and surfaces caused by spells. Heightened spell. Targets of spells require saving throws have disadvantage on their first saving throw. Oh, that's cool. Right, but it costs 3 sorcery points. Quicken spell, right? Spells that cause an action cost a bonus action instead. Mm-hmm. You can cast spells while silenced. I'm gonna be real. Quicken spell is that's just so good. You literally cast a spell as a bonus action instead of an action. That's like... So you can move and then still cast a spell in the same turn. It's gotta be. That's a good one. That's great. What do we gain? For Seldarin Drow, we gain Fairy Fire. All targets within the light turn visible, and attack rolls against them have advantage. It essentially just like lights up whoever's there and making it really easy for us to target them and see them. Alright, replace spell. The amount of spells you can have fixed in your mind is limited. As you level up, you manage to replace old spells with new ones. Kind of tempted to replace Witch Bolt or Featherfall. We haven't needed this yet, but I've kept it because this will be really good. I'm imagining eventually. There's going to be a cliff Let's see. What can we replace that with something? Ooh. Okay, hold on. We actually get ice knife. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's cool. Let's do that. Sorry, that took a minute to go through. Gosh, she gets a stack of stuff. It's incredible. Right, health 24. She gets spell slots, level 2 spell slots now. Right, spells aid. Right, heal your allies, increase their hit point maximum by 5. She got blindness, calm emotions. Right, they can't be charmed or frightened or become enraged. Right, enhance ability, hold person, lesser restoration. Right, so we can cure the status effects. Prayer of healing heals all allies that you can see. That's really good. Right, protection from poison. Right, so touch a creature to neutralize all poisons affecting and granted protection against poisonous influences. Silence. Create a soundproof spear. Hell yeah. Very cool. Spiritual weapon. Oh, she's gonna be so good. She's gonna be so good now. I love spiritual weapons. Summon a floating spectral weapon that attacks your enemies alongside you. Warding bond. Ward an ally. They gain resistance to all damage. Right, so all damage is halved. And a +1 bonus to their armor class and saving throws. Each time they take damage, you take the same amount of damage. It's our damage. And then her trickery domain. I haven't actually looked into like the second I said it out loud, I was like, wait a minute, I've never actually looked into like what domain she like the depths of, you know, her character sheet. And then as I said trickery domain out loud, right? And I know I said it when we picked her up, but I was like, oh, trickery domain, that's interesting. And I was like, oh wait, who's her patron? Ain't that fucking something? Ain't that some shit? God damn it. Of course, and I'm literally talking about Shar last episode too. I'm like, oh, Shar, she's kind of terrible. You wouldn't really want to be involved with her. As the greater deity of darkness, Shar is feared for her power over the night, secrets, and loss. She is locked in eternal conflict with her twin sister, Selûne, goddess of the moon. She hates her sister. She hates Selûne. She hates her so much. Right? And that's why, like, Shar's whole thing when she was basically trying to orchestrate the death of Mystra and take control of the weave and the shadow weave was so that Shar would have all control over magic, essentially. Right? And that's fucking crazy. That is actually like completely blown my mind that she is a cleric of Shar. I didn't even look into that yet. It never came up organically. And now I'm like, fuck, damn it. Shit. Okay. That's so crazy. I don't know, the Shadowheart name is kind of making a little bit more sense now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe that's not her actual name. Maybe it is. Maybe it's an alias. Ooh. Specialization available. Chosen subclass. Arcane Trickster. Can we change? Ooh. We can actually pick. Is like the Arcane Trickster his choice? Or is that just like it placed it there and we could do whatever? Right, so Arcane Trickster. As quick with a spell as you are with a lockpick, your illusions and enchantments keep opponents on the back foot. Big fan of Arcane Trickster. It's just really cool because you're essentially using magic to enhance your rogueliness, right? Your trickery. right? Like illusions. Like minor illusions, like the big one. But thematically, it's very neat. Assassin. You prefer to deal sublime punishment to a single foe at a time, not a duel. Fine, because a duel implies chivalry, and you're too busy getting the job done for honor. True, but I feel like Astarion has, in a way, you could say, like, I could see him say that, like, we don't have time for this, but also I feel like he's more elegant than that. The swashbuckler. You live and breathe the art of the blade, excelling in single combat thanks to your quick feet and wits. And then thief. Your quick hands and mastery of the illustrious arts make stealing second nature, be it from a third floor window or a forgotten ruin. Right, so Arcade Trickster obviously gets like a bunch of stuff, right? They get cantrips, spells, stuff like that. For Assassin, we get Assassinate Initiative. You are deadliest against unprepared enemies. In combat, you have an advantage on attack rolls against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. So essentially, if he goes before they go, he gets advantage against all of them with attack rolls. Any of them. Right? Ambush. Any successful attack roll against a surprised creature is a critical hit. Just guaranteed crit. Right? Assassin's Alacrity. Quick as an alley cat in a rain-dark city, you immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. Ooh. That's not bad. That's actually great. And then we got Swashbuckler, right? So you think more of, like, obviously, like, you know, pirate, right? But it's that very good footing fencing, like almost the way that I've explained it to people is like, if you watched Pirates of the Caribbean, right, the first one, when Jack and Will are dueling inside Will's forge, right, that's kind of the footwork, the back and forth style, right, that imagine fancy footwork. If you make a melee attack against a target, the target can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn. Love it. Rakish Audacity. You gain a +2 bonus to initiative rolls. This scales with your rogue level. Hell yeah, you no longer need advantage to trigger sneak attack as long as you're within 5 feet of a target and don't have disadvantage. That alone is incredible. Right? We do not need advantage for sneak attack. You just do it as long as you're close to an enemy and don't have disadvantage. And then Thief. Fast hands gain an additional bonus action. 2 bonus actions. Second story work. You've mastered the art of falling and gain resistance to falling damage. It's also very cool. I think these are so rad. I'm gonna be 100% real though. I kind of want to do Swashbuckler though, right? Because I feel like the almost the elegance of it, right? I think is kind of cool with Astarion. Even though we don't get as many, you know, tricks and tools as the Arcane Trickster does. Battle Master. Specialization. Alright, Arcane Archer. Right, you're capable of weaving magic into your attacks, giving your archery a supernatural quality, and your foes something to fear. Battle Master. As a paragon of tactical superiority, you employ a wide array of combat maneuvers to dominate every fight. Champion. You approach the complex problems posed by combat with one distinctively effective solution. You hit those problems really quite hard. Eldritch Knight. These guys are cool. I know a lot of people like Echo Knight. A lot of people are big fans of Echo Knight. And I think they can get kind of crazy. Eldritch Knight, you're a warrior of spell and sword, weaving incantations that supplement your extensive martial expertise. Now, her I definitely see as either a battle master or a champion, right? Eldritch Knight is cool as shit. Right, because you would get 2 cantrips, right? You'd basically turn her into a spell, like a battle mage almost, right? And we got improved critical hit. The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. So just by default, we get a better critical hit chance. Right? And then for Battlemaster, we gain 3 passives. Right? So we gotta pick those. And then superiority dice, 4. So your superiority dice are d8s. You have 4 of them. At fighter level 10, this dice becomes d10s. They fuel your Battlemaster maneuvers and are expended upon use. You regain expended dice, short long rest. Right? So let's go over the maneuvers. So you got powerful attacks that are goddamn. Maneuvers are powerful attacks that use superiority dice. Right, so basically we spend a die and we do these things. Direct an ally to strike a foe. The ally uses a reaction on their next turn to make a weapon attack. Disarming attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly forces the foe to drop the weapon they're holding. Distracting strike. Distract your target, giving your allies advantage on their next attack roll against the target. Evasive footwork. You can evade attacks by imposing disadvantage on melee attacks against you for a round. Feinting attack. You can use both your action and bonus action on a turn to attack a target with advantage and deal an additional 1d8 damage. Oh my god. And then you got goading attack. Deal an additional 1d8 and attempt to goad the target into attacking you. Target receives disadvantage on attacking any other creature. So basically this is like aggro, like you're tanking. You bring them in, and if they try to mess with anybody else, they get disadvantage. Maneuvering attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage. On hit, select which friendly creature... which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. It will not provoke attacks of opportunity. That's so cool. Menacing attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly frightens the target. Precision attack. You spend a superiority die to add it to the result of an attack roll. Oh yeah. Right? The attack roll, not the damage roll, the attack roll. So basically your chance to hit goes up by the superiority die roll. Punishing attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly pushes the target back 15 feet. Rally. Spend a superiority die to grant an ally 8 temporary hit points, bolstering their resolve. Riposte. Right, when a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, extend a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional 1d8 damage. Right? And then we got sweeping attack. Swing your weapon in a rapid sweeping arc to attack multiple enemies at once. Roll your superiority die for damage. And then trip attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly knocks the target prone. They must be large or smaller. But yeah, you can't go tripping giants. It's so cool because you're like a master of the battlefield, right? You have all these these tactics. You use them and it's super rad, and I feel like that could be awesome. Right? It definitely comes off with her personality and her attitude of, you know, she's trying to be tough. She's trying to be like, I'm in charge. I'm running this shit. All right? God damn it. Champion's just really cool. Eldritch Knight's bad. I'm gonna be real. It's gotta be Battlemaster. Yeah, she's a Battlemaster for us. Okay. And what we're gonna do Alright, directed ally to strike a foe. The ally uses a reaction on the next turn to make a weapon attack. That could be very cool. Right, I do like this though. Disarming attack. Especially because this can give a chance to drop their weapon. Right? Which is great for literally any enemy that has a weapon. Evasive footwork. You can evade attacks by imposing disadvantage on melee attacks against you for 1 round. Also, that's really good. And then goading attack. Right? I feel like those 3 are a good start. Because goading attack would essentially make them focus on us and keep everybody else from, at least from that one individual. Like if like in the fight that we just did, right? The main undead guy. Getting him to focus on Lazelle so that everybody else wouldn't be attacked by the strongest one, I think is a great idea. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. We gotta get Gale later. But this has been fantastic. What a cool find. This whole thing. That's so cool. Alright, we went up there. We did all this down here. We've thoroughly explored as much as we can over here. This way. This just goes up into here. So, yeah. Time to head back up the way. Right, because I think that's where we're at. We still haven't found the tiefling we're looking for. But I do kind of wonder, right, if there's a good chance. Obviously, maybe those guys will know something. Right, they did talk about goblins in the goblin camp. The goblins were attacking them.
Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Like, oh, great. We love that. Fantastic. Awesome.
Something the matter?
Nope. Does no one want to talk about the guy we met?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Okay, I guess no one wants to talk about withers.
Speak.
Nope. Alright. Guess I'll keep it to myself. Right, but they talked about goblins. They talked about the goblin... we know there's a mention of a goblin camp, right? And then the two tiefling that were messing with Lazelle, right? They, when they were leaving, they said they were also talking about goblins.
My name is Lazelle Choki, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Damn. What'd she say? Kachunky? Damn. What does that mean? That sounds so harsh. Fucking... I just like these her Githyanki shit talking. It's fantastic. It hits so hard. It just feels so harsh. It cuts deep. I'm a big fan. Alright, so we come back over here. Can we knock? Wait. Examine. Excellent. Hello? 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 Okay. That works.
No time to dally.
Eager for battle.
Alright, guys. So let's do, real quick, before we go in there, a short rest. Alright. It's actually kind of nice they opened. The Emerald Grove. Now this definitely feels very druidy.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Oh, yeah, he was yelling about the druid for this guy. He was like, there's no time, open the gate. Where there's one goblin, there's 10. I'm leaving before the horde shows up. One fight just ended and now you're picking another? Relax. Druid? Those goblins didn't take any prisoners. You can cough up my payment anytime now. Shit. Drow answer. Ah, backstabbing. Feels just like home. I caught it like. That's cool. We haven't gotten any. We haven't gotten really any drow responses. We got a lot of sorcerer responses.
Pull your claws in, under elf.
Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
I mean, he's not wrong. We failed the insight check, so we right in the way that he was begging to open the gate. He was like, well, let us in, hurry up. And he's like, I didn't ask for help. All right. It's like, what? If you want me to take you both, if you want me to take both of you down, I will. Otherwise, knock it off. More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think. You're a man of peace. Unless there's no other option, and then we are of necessary violence. Okay, friends. Here we go. Massive. Massive. With advantage. Easy. We are Peacekeeper. That's a 24. We're so persuasive.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their
Gale's
way.
over there in camp approving.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
So right. He was not happy. Zevlor, Hell Rider Exile. We did okay, it seems we did charm him with friends, but
Very well.
I feel like he would have been cool with us anyway.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor.
Don't worry, it's not person. I'm Zafon. What is this place? I take my thanks in coin. Do you have something against drow? I feel like, let's be real. The drow don't have a super stellar reputation, right? Especially not just the Lothsworn drow, right? But they're often kind of a little rough, right? Mostly just because of the society that they all come from. Unfortunately, in the Underdark. But then I want to go into the whole lore of the Dark Elves, and then the fact that the Drow were Dark Elves, but then they're like a warped version of the Dark Elves, because the Dark Elves came from another place, came here, and they weren't always Underdark dwelling. Later we'll talk. I'm Zafon.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove.
Oh.
Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
What the hell's going on? I have no quarrel with druids. Why are they forcing you out, those goblins? Have there been any attacks like that? I won't be staying long. I'm just gonna find a healer. Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Shit. Yeah, so the druids are like, y'all screwing this up for us. Get out. I need a healer. What brought you here? This ritual. Is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I mean, I guess I could try. Right? And I mean, like, if they're not fighters, they're just trying to survive, and this is like a safe place for them. You know, the odds of them being the reason that the goblins are coming are like, is that really true? Or maybe they're after whatever the druids are, and they just happen to be here. And it's easier to blame them than it is to, you know, try to think about it. I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry, I've got my own problems. I have my own temporal concerns. I need a healer. What are you offering for my aid? We'll see what we can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
Thanks, man. Oh, you're very brave walking around with that. Looking like that. Wearing your drow on the outside. You know, it's true. I didn't bring, you know, my entire onesie and pullover, zip up face mask. But goddamn.
Something good here, I hope.
We'll take it. You know what? We're gonna. What cause problems? Like they're. Just take the compliment. Ooh, casual sandals. Right. Currently, I have tasteful boots. Right. But the casual sandals strapped in line with an either Piscean or arboreal motif. These sandals are perfect for a warm morning stroll. I love that. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this, definitely want to put that on. Ooh. You know what? I don't know if they're still going to be there, but maybe we could go use this on the I'll call them mercenaries. The raiders in the tomb, right? That we ended up actually killing. Maybe we could actually use this. Right? That'd be kind of fascinating. I like the sandals. Big fan of sandals. Huge fan of sandals. So we got road dust gray clothes. Whoa. Damn, we look cool. Holy shit, look at that. We look badass. That's awesome. What is this? Scruffy vagabond clothes. That's like a different color. That just looks so cool. And honestly, with the sandals, it totally works. Totally works. Big fan. Okay, we got these. Let's go ahead and sort everything again. Right. Is there anything else that we need to deal with before we start going into anything else? I don't think so. Okay. All right. So I want to go up here because I saw... Yeah, we saw this dude was not having a good time. Yikes.
He's gone, Arca.
No! Get up, cannon!
Could I?
My faith protects me.
Could I? Aw. Wait a minute.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Tari must be a playable character. Man, I was willing.
He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
No!
He's not breathing because he's got 2 arrows in his lungs. You need to avenge this. Spill some goblin blood. I'm sorry, it happened so fast. He's dead. Stop wasting your time. Get over it. Okay, this was like 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry, it happened so fast.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arca, no, wait! What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
No, I wasn't trying to get involved. Oh shit, she's going. Hold on, whoa. Who's gonna pay for this? Someone's gonna pay for this. Oh, she's gone, huh? Oh, this is so cool. What a neat little setup. Oh, this is neat. This is cool. Oh, this is gonna be a whole thing. Oh man, that sucks. I feel bad. Like he got done. It was not a good. It was a bad ambush. Bad for everybody. That is cool though. I like that it's red. It's like, yo, this isn't our shit. Don't touch it. All right.
Now
People are gonna notice.
we dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
Feel like we're being watched.
Yeah. That would be good.
Damn. I mean, that is sad. We made it all the way here. So we got Elegus, we got Kaldani, and Rika. It just feel I would want to, but it kind of feels disrespectful. There's not like anything we're gonna learn. You know, we'd just bring him back and be like, sucks.
Oh, Salona, Our Lady of Silver. Please, may he rest by your side. He never hurt anyone. He always knew what to say. When I was homesick, he never let it show, but he was homesick too. He didn't deserve this.
That's so sad.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Okay, I wasn't. You're right, 100%. I think that's so. They actually talk to each other about.
I have something to ask.
About it. It's so interesting.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs.
Yeah, I believe. Yep. You could hold off a horde of goblins from this position. Why not take your chances on the road? Scared of a few goblins? Pathetic.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
Fascinating. How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Ooh.
We're being watched.
You might be. I love that it persists. Right? Not just the bodies and the blood and everything, like the battle. They came from down this way. Right, so okay, we're not that far from Baldur's Gate either. And which is good. It's good for us as a whole. That's what we want. Right? Because we gotta go to Baldur's Deep. The fact that Gale needs to go to Waterdeep. Or he's from Waterdeep. I wonder if we actually can go to Waterdeep, because that'd be pretty awesome. Right? If we could end Baldur's Gate, just seeing everything, and this Druid Grove. Should we... Should we... I kind of want to see what happens, though. Right, I kind of want to see what if we did talk to those... the bandits. Right, I guess bandits is the best word to describe them. Right, in the tomb. Oh wait, no, even better. Actually.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lazelle?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
We could say a prayer.
Damn.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Yeah, that's what you think. I was thinking the same thing that Shadowheart was thinking. Right? Like, they were trying to stop the Nautiloid. In general, stop the Nautiloid, right? Like, blow the thing up, kill it, right? You know, the only good Illithid is dead Illithid. But I imagine I would have hoped that they were trying to rescue her. Maybe they were like, oh, she's done. You know, she dies in the crash. Whatever. But I also would think that'd be so shitty. I want to see, can we use this on this guy? Or the bugbear. Ooh, no, he's the one in charge.
The corpse remains silent.
Son of a bitch. You rat. Piece of shit. Oh man, I was so willing to interrogate him. Damn it. Well, shit. Next time. Right, we tried it, right? Speak with dead. On this guy, it didn't work. Right, either because he's got nothing to say, or more likely that
We could say a prayer. I feel like we're being...
he's like too far gone. Maybe? Well, no, that wouldn't make any sense, because this...
That would be good.
It can go quite a ways. And here it doesn't specify. Right, skeletons and creatures killed with acid, fire, lightning, necrotic, or radiant damage no longer have a mouth and cannot be made to talk using this spell. Doesn't work on undead. Right? So the ones in the tomb, we wouldn't have been able to... Or the crypt, right, at the very bottom, the skeletons, we wouldn't have been able to use it on them. But we had to finish a long rest. Which I think... honestly, we might, because we do kind of want to recover our spell slots.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Right, because we did that whole fight. So let's do that. Right, before we get into anything too crazy.
He always knew what to say.
There are important matters to discuss.
What? This mother, he's just like, hey,
breathe deep.
Showed up. We'll meet again soon. Yeah, tonight.
We meet again, as predicted.
You found my tent.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
What? What are your services? Yeah, not to be rude, but what are you? This dude gets woken up, and he's like, hey, real quick, how much do you think a human life is worth? It's like, what? And he's like, alright, good enough for me. I'll see you soon. And then just walks away. And then shows up here, he's like, if you need my services, I'll be here. It's like, what do you do? Who are you? What is going on? You're sorting something for what were you doing? What kind of services can a skeleton offer? Can you explain why you're helping me? All of these, actually.
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Great. Well, I mean, as long as you're not a lich, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be pretty good. Right, skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
I mean, you can tell he's not a skeleton. He has skin. Are you going to explain further?
No.
This guy's funny. You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Ooh. What? Will these hirelings be joining me willingly? Do you think I can trust these cultists? Impressive. Are there others? Other ways you can help us? Will you join me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Yay. I see. You think I can trust them?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
This is so, like, it's... Well, he can basically hire cultists for us so we can assist. Which it still feels very, very vague. But, I mean, interesting, right? Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
What was that? Cleave soul to body once more. That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you? Mention a cost. What is it? And look very ugly doing it. Oh my god. Helpful. No one's dead on my side at the moment, though. I'd like to talk about hirelings. I feel like you could totally just go through this with the most sarcastic and just... like, this attitude for everything. I feel like that would probably be pretty amusing. It's incredibly powerful magic. Yeah, why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Oh, okay. Mention a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
He's like, I need cash. I need cash right now. Right, that's outrageous. But I don't have that kind of gold right now. Can you help me change my class? 100. Whoa, what? For 100 gold, we can change our class? That's crazy. But I have that kind of gold right now.
Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
All right. That's outrageous.
Such is life. Outrage leading to a singular end.
I don't exactly know what he means, though, for the $200. Like, so obviously is the idea that if one of us like die, like not just unconscious, but like are dead and we don't have revivify, right, or a scroll of revivify or anything, or resurrection, true resurrection, stuff like that, we then pay him and he can do it? Is that it? Like, talk about hirelings.
Very well.
Recruit a hireling. Dismiss a hireling. That's a lot of money. We're not gonna mess with that yet. With this strange wraith commands many powers. He allows you to resurrect allies, hire help, and change your class. It's actually kind of sick. Right, so at some point, if you just decide, like, you know what, I don't want to be this class anymore, you give him money, he does it. Neat. We just found him in a crypt somewhere and just opened his sarcophagus. What the fuck is going on here? Also, it's really funny. I had I speculated, I was like, oh, is this Gale's? And then I started stealing all his shit. And I honestly, I feel bad. But I kind of thought, in retrospect, realizing that that's exactly what I did was really funny. Just going around, took his crystal ball, took his stuff. I think I gave it back to him. Some of it. But, it's just, yeah, why is there two of you? Oh, mirror image.
I should speak up.
And he is probably a pretty good wizard.
Be with you in a moment.
What are you doing? Neat trick. Typical. A wizard using magic just to admire his own beard. I hope this comes off as like sassy. Right, the same way he does, and not condescending.
A gentleman's only as dashing as his least groomed locus. Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
First and foremost, that damn tadpole. I was gonna say, yeah. Until quite recently, nothing at all. If you're about to start a lecture, I'm not interested.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on?
Nod.
Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate. I take it you get the picture?
Almost. I do, but you might as well finish the picture.
Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born.
This is the abridged version, of course.
Yeah, I know, what is it? The last episode I was like a matter of weeks. It is one matter of week. Right? Matter of week. This version was more than vivid enough for my taste. We should be able to fever by now, graying skin even.
Spot on again. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Yeah. Especially because it's so clearly very well documented by both Lazelle and you. Long live the abnormal. Can you explain why the symptoms aren't showing?
That, alas, is where my knowledge fails me. A rogue might call it luck, a priest might call it fate. As for myself, I'm a pragmatic. I see the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
We should get some rest. I mean, that's kind of what it feels like, right? This is not, I don't see it as, it's not a victory. It's like, oh, hey, we're not turned yet. I mean, that's good, right? But it's a question of like, but why isn't it doing it? That's not good, right? It's not very great. See, I noticed it briefly. He's got a cool tattoo. He doesn't really show it, though. Right? When we were having the conversation, he's got, like, you see it, like, the character detail of, like, the models. Like, you could even see, like, the veins in his face. Right? He's got this, like, cool neck tattoo. A little bit. And then, you know, we got our face tattoo. We kind of got our little cool styles going on. Just drinking.
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
We should be in horrible pain and everything should be going terribly, but we're not. It's madness. It's madness.
Speak.
We chat about anything else? Nope. I guess nothing significant really has happened. But these little things are what make coming to camp.
What's on your mind?
And we'll chat with everybody. Just do a quick run around, right?
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen.
That's good. I'll take it as a victory. That's what everyone's saying. Is it so strange? I'm hoping it'll stay that way. Not yet. Say the same to you. That's what everyone's saying. Is it so strange?
It's unexpected, but we shan't complain. I'm not taking anything for granted, of course. First sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
Whatever you prefer, whatever, however you want me to do it, you let me know. I'd prefer not to die. A knife, that seems quick. Poison? Sounds painless. That does not sound poison sounds like the worst way to go. Oh my god. Right? Because if it's like a poison cut or something, right? Or like a stab with a poison knife, that sounds absolutely miserable. Oh, just like your entire body writhing, right? If you ingest the poison, that also sounds like it's a horrible experience. That is not quite painless. Try it and I'll spill your guts. Not sure. How would you like to go? That's a good question.
I don't think poison is for me. Nor stabbing, come to think of it. I always felt decapitation was a fine choice. One good swing and then nothing. But we were talking about you. What'll it be?
That's not a bad idea, actually. That's probably the fastest way to do it. Sounds good, actually. Right? If I had to choose, I'd want the knife, make it quick. Poison, then. Should be painless, at least. I don't believe that. I don't have to choose. Decapitation. Yeah, just swift, one and done.
A fine choice. Now, to use sword or axe. Or saw. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario. obviously.
But he's just like, he's preparing a list. He's like, okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. Be cool. All right, noted. Obviously, but that won't happen. It can't. I feel like it has to be an axe, because I feel like if a sword is so, it's like this wide, even like a great sword being like even a little bit wider, if you don't actually make it through, like imagine getting like half cut, right? Like it hits the bone in like a weird way, and not only do you not die right then, but you're just writhing in pain. It is like the worst. It's horrible until the person like does it again. I feel like it has to be an axe. It has to be an axe. The weight of the head and just it being wide enough to just go through. You know, logistics. You gotta think about these things.
If the last day has taught me anything, it's that the impossible is more likely than you think. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
He's got such fascinating red eyes. I know we all got kind of different eyes going on, so it's kind of cool. They're very like wine red. I'd say blood red, but I feel like wine red sounds nicer. Okay, this thing I'm understanding now, because we looked at it briefly, right? This is all stuff in his specific inventory. But then this is like our collective chest, right? So for everything that we send back to camp, which sent a bunch of this stuff back, right? Just because it was going to take up space, take up weight, you know? But it is cool. I wonder if we could put this up somewhere. Looks neat. But Drake General Die. I didn't pick these up. Were these here already? Drake General Die. Combine this die with an equipment item to alter the colors of fabric, leather, and even metal. Oh, it's 5. We have 5 of them, so we could do. Well, I guess like you could color an entire armor set, right? So you do the helm, coat, chest, gloves, feet. Bewildering Adventurer's Pack. The lip of the pack is stitched with the likeness of a helmeted warrior, their eyes sheltered. Something protrudes from the helm, like a strange, floppy arrow. Right? A die created by the Imperial Die Master Sigurd and his apprentice Aurora, for those who wish to stride valiantly into a world rife with adventure. Peculiar clothing chest, medium toughness. This chest bears the faint likeness of 6 noble figures from a far-off, near mythical land. And then this is legendary. Mask of the Shapeshifter. You get Shapeshift Illusion spell. The magic of this mask comes from its gory provenance and makes it perfect for the discerning actor, sleuth, or person with a mirror in time to kill. Does it look at actual mask? It is. Okay. Open. Cape of the Red Prince. A noble warrior's cloak woven in the heart of an ancient empire. Lute of the Merryweather Bard. That old lute that hums with the voices of numerous sprites and spirits. Bicorn of the Sea Beast. A battered 2-point hat that's seen the wear and tear of rebellion. Needle of the Outlaw Rogue. Oh, that's cool. 1d4 plus 1 piercing. Proficiency unlocks that a dagger that thrums with desire, a longing for vengeance. That's a cool looking dagger. That's super cool. That's so neat. Where the hell did these come from? Right, can I... Okay, if I pick this up... Okay, let's pick this up too. I don't know about the dye. I don't know if we want to dye anything yet. Right, like I get the concept. If I go... Drop. Cool. So I can store stuff in this now. Just set it down. Okay, let's look at what do we get? Right, we got this mask. Show helmet. Okay, so it doesn't seem to... It seems to be invisible. But it grants us the shapeshift spell. That's so cool. That's so sick. Right? Is there like a limit, or we just get it? We just get it. Right? It costs us an action. So we basically treat it like anything else. Cape of the Red Prince. Okay, if we take that off. Whoa, there we go. That's how we're seeing it. Okay. It's exactly what I thought it would look like. Oh, cool. Different face. That's neat. I like that we can hide it. That's pretty cool. Right, and the cape. The cape looks dramatic. Oh, wow. That is sick. That's so cool. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. We look so cool. Okay, bicorn of the sea beast. Tempting. Okay, what if we... Right, because we could technically use it. Right, but at the same time, we could also give it to Astarion. He can't dual wield yet, right? Or no, wait, is this how we do it? No, we just... Okay, this is the only way it works. I see. Okay, for... Do we want him to use... Okay, so he's not proficient. Or is that saying for us? Oh, offhand attack. You will automatically use your bonus action to make an offhand attack while you use 2 weapons unless you toggle this option. Oh. Oh, we made it work. Okay, hold on. So he can't use that, so we don't... Let's not do that. Let's give him a dagger and... We can give him 2 daggers. But I think a dagger and a short sword. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was hoping to be able to get him. Dual wielding. That's super cool looking. Like, look at that. That's rad. Okay. Great stuff.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Okay, we go over here. What is in here? Ooh, potion of animal speaking. Gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts until your next long rest. We could have spoken to the sacred boar. Spoken. Damn it. Oh, if only we did. That's cool. Potion of mind reading. So we have potion of flying. Right, so we gain the ability to fly for 10 turns. And then a potion of mind reading. Drink to probe into the minds of those around you. You'll be able to read the thoughts of certain creatures while speaking with them. Then potion of featherfall. And then elixir of hill giant strength. Increase your strength to 21. This elixir can be thrown at a target to apply its effects. I'm going to be throwing potions so often. A sliver of a hill giant's fingernail is suspended in this potion, and the foul stench renders it unpleasant to swallow. I'm sure it is horrible. Ooh. We'll take it. We'll take it. This is neat, man. We got $340. Fantastic. We got a loot, but then we got loot of the Merryweather Bard. There's actually 2 different designs, too. Wow, neat. Okay, so I think... Let's do this. Let's drop off some stuff we don't need. Can I just... Oh, I gotta do it one by one, huh? Can I like multiple select? Thank God. Fantastic. This was great. I'll put the bicorn away. Torch, the scimitar. I wish we were proficient, because this would be kind of cool to have, but... Put the ring on. Silver Lugger, I'll hold on to it just in case. And then Ancient Scroll, who knows? Put the books away. I want to save the books. And then let's do... What else? Let's put the clothing away. Shoes. Wait, could I just... Oh, I fucked it. Damn it. Okay. I messed it up. No, I want to keep the letter. Just in case that ends up actually being something that we can follow up with. Nice. This is good. We're going to keep the arrow, because we can give that to... We can give it to Lazelle. Eventually, I'll sell all these. So for right now, yeah, let's just put all this stuff away. Until we get somewhere where we can actually sell this stuff. Rags, feather, skull, plate. Okay, we'll sort this by type. Sort this by type again. That's pretty good.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Okay, and then we'll go put these away. I'll keep the container just in case.
Well,
because that could be useful. This, these. Bone gloves, boots, this. Floppy hat. Maybe he'll look good in the hat, who knows? I don't know, we'll look at it later. Oh yeah, that's right, because we have the camp outfit on. Oh my god. Hee-yaw. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so we'll put all these away. Right? Do we want to switch this with the crossbow, though? So they say they... It's okay, so they get the same range. right? The light crossbow just does more damage. We would just trade... We'd trade out hamstring here for piercing shot. Regular damage, possibly inflict gaping wounds. That's a no-brainer. What the heck? That's amazing. It's great. Range of melee weapons, right? F to toggle between, use range weapons and melee weapons. Okay. Cool. Cool. Sick. Wait, hold on.
There's no time to waste.
I can't have him not be in his relaxed clothing here at camp. Oh.
Still breathing.
There we go.
Despite everything.
Shadow heart.
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, all right, I could have helped, but didn't. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant?
You're very powerful. So maybe your faith in itself as a... Well... So if it physically changes, you wouldn't really... Would you really still have the blessings of Shar? Right? It's gonna be like a clerical mind flayer. Anything's possible. We still need to find a healer. Sounds like it had plans for us. Who knows? Could have been an hallucination. Just glad we're all alive. Maybe it's a compliment. Sounds like it had plans for us.
Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons.
Luckily.
Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer.
Yeah.
Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
Yep, everybody rest up.
Something the matter?
It's all good. I'll talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Nope, nothing else, I guess. Cool. Okay, so are these like the situations? So this is why we want to come back, you know, every now and then, because you never know. You never know. This is neat. Pretty cool. Is there anything else Gale wants to talk about real quick?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Nothing. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. It's another bedroll. I was gonna say, does that belong to him? But he doesn't. I don't think he sleeps. I don't think he needs to.
Huh. I'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got some sausage, some cheese. These are not very big on camp supplies. Right, so... There we go. Full rest. Oh, is this him keeping watch? He's being real cautious. A little straight. Walking around camp like that. Just like skulking. All right, everybody feeling good? Feeling great? Because it's gonna be a good day. Today is gonna be a great day.
Speak.
Okay. All right, great. I love the energy. Love it. Big fan. Cool. Let's go.
Lazelle, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Ooh.
Oh, say murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Damn. It's like, oh yeah, that'd be one thing, but, oh, you steal? Oh, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna wish you just killed.
Enough waiting.
Yeah, we'll keep hers on range. I think we're cool, right? Because we are gonna go. Right now, we're gonna go to the Emerald Grove. We could go down this way, right? I think maybe it's a good idea to go investigate down the road, right? But if I think we should focus. I think we should focus because there's a lot going on. Save the refugees. Speak with Kug, leader of the druids. Ordered the tieflings to leave the grove. Zevlor fears they won't survive the road and asks for us to intervene. True. But I do wonder, what if we... Could we go find the goblins first? Technically? Maybe, right? Theoretically. What if we find the goblins first, put an end to them, come back to the druids and be like, there are no goblins anymore. Maybe. Or, whatever's going on with the goblins maybe is more nuanced than we think, and the druids maybe stole something, or have something, or they're messing with something, and the goblins aren't a big fan of it. Who knows, right? I'd be surprised if they were just, you know, mindlessly killing and trying to just come in here and murder everybody, just out of nowhere for kicks. Yeah, there's got to be something going on. So we're gonna pick it up in the next episode, and we're gonna go in, and we're gonna, if anything, we'll talk to the druids first. I think that's probably a good idea, right? Get an idea of what's going on exactly, and then play it by ear from there, right? So thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been super great. This has been super awesome. What a packed episode. We got so much more to do, and we got everything sorted. We got the levels sorted. We got, you know, the bars are all set up. I think we're gonna be picking up, not speeding through, but, you know, a little bit more competent with how everything works now. So I feel good about it. Hope you guys do too. Thanks again for watching. Seriously, appreciate it. Excited for the next one. Let's go. See you guys there. Bye bye.